What does Athabasca University mean to me? Athabasca means opportunity and accessibility to me. Opportunity to do what I want, and accessibility to the education where I want it and with the accommodations I need to succeed. It makes it attainable and possible. My name's Casey Foot, and I'm going to tell you what Athabasca means to me. For me, I never thought university was going to be possible. I just didn't think it was for me. I was diagnosed with a learning disability and attention deficit disorder, or ADD, when I was 12 years old. I had a really low self-esteem about school and my intelligence and just in general. I couldn't understand why I would work so hard and study so hard and still get low marks. Some of my teachers were so frustrated with me. They couldn't understand why couldn't I listen in class and understand the lessons they were teaching. Most of the other class did it. I didn't know at the time that I had a learning disability and that I learned differently. One of the reasons I had a hard time listening in class and learning in general was I struggle with auditory processing, and that's part of my learning disability. I have auditory processing disorder, and this can make it very hard to block out the noise and things going on around me. And also my ADD makes it hard to focus at times. I, at times, was the child, and still am, that likes to daydream because I get distracted. I also wasn't having my learning styles met, and for me, I didn't realize what my learning styles were to help me understand information. I'm extremely visual and auditory learner. So I finally figured out that I had a learning disability, and I found success when I started using assistive software and technology. It opened so many doors for me. And I went from having 50s and 60s to getting 70s and 80s. Even after finding this success in school, I still didn't think university was for me. For me, I think all those years of being told that I was wrong, that you're doing that wrong, Casey, no, that's not right, and also being bullied had a big effect on my self-esteem about school. Before I got my assistive software and realized that I learned differently, I got targeted. I remember grade 6. It was not a fun year for me. School changed, there was so much more expected of you, and it became very evident that I learned differently. And I remember one student in my class, on a regular basis, Casey, you're stupid. Casey, you shouldn't even be in this class. You're really, really stupid. Why are you even in this class? You're not understanding anything that's going on. And that had a huge effect on me. I just didn't think I was smart in school. So I went off to college, and I took a year of computers, and then I finished off my social service worker diploma. I don't regret going to college. It was a great experience. It boosted up my self-esteem hugely about school, and it gave me great hands-on skills and skills in general that I use every day in the workforce. I started to think about university more, but I still was like, that's a lot of work. I don't know. And also, after college, I had to hold off. A lot happened after college. For me, financially, I have to support myself and help out my sister. My mom passed away 2 years ago from cancer. So I had to step up and become the adult of the household and take over a lot of stuff she was doing. For me, I miss my mom every day. She was my best friend. And we talked about everything, especially school. And I know for her, she always believed in me. She said, Casey, you're so smart. And she believed with dedication and hard work, I could do whatever I wanted. And I know one thing my mom always said to me, one of her biggest regrets in life was not going to university. She does too. She just has she went to college and got her diploma. She did great things, but she says still job-wise and other things, she missed out on a lot because she couldn't apply to jobs since she didn't have her degree. I know for me, I want to do university for myself and to make my family and everyone around me really proud. My biggest goal in life is to help others and advocate for them, especially people with learning disabilities. I would like to get, and that's what I'm doing courses at Athabasca for, to do my Bachelor of Social Work degree, so I can become a youth parole officer and work with the youth population, because our criminal population in general, one of the big stats is 70% of our criminal population has some type of learning disability. And I want to show them that it's possible and give them a voice and advocate for them. And also bring the technology and show them the stuff that I use. They can do the same thing that I've done and make a difference and give them the same opportunities that I had. Having money to pay for school would be really helpful. I have some, but just to pay for a few of my courses, all through college I was working at minimum of 2 jobs, if not I think at 1.4, but just to pay for these courses that I needed and support myself, I was working 3 jobs this past year, and I'm probably going to be working another 2 to keep supporting going on through school. So thank you very much for taking the time to watch this video. If you can click the like button, I would love you forever, and I would really appreciate it, because the more likes I get, the more entries I get into this contest. That will help me to pay for school. Thank you very much, and have a wonderful day. Bye!